We'll do a trial video, and if this trial video works, maybe I'll use it. All right, COVID-19 pandemic chronology video for today. I don't know what day it is. It's a Friday, yeah. 24 March 2023. I got Kona dog with me. He's sitting right here. I'm dog sitting him. My parents are still gone. That's not really, I covered that as an update yesterday. Update, I did actually end up taking the night off, from my pandemic picture writing and publishing work. I've been writing more since November. My pages have been 20 plus of, my 100 and some pages. So a lot, percentage wise, have been vandalized, and like the people I wrote them about personally attacked via the page. And that's continuing through the NCAA Division I Swimming and Diving Championships and Speedo Sectionals. And I was like, you know what? No. I stand for ethics and I stand for morals and good treatment. And especially one of my swimmers, he's African American. Some guy made a page for white swimmers, like super racist. And it decides to attack him. I'm like, and now y'all if you want my writing, y'all get to suffer because you didn't stop him. Wikipedia allowed this person to attack my swimming. Racist. So I'm just not gonna write for the rest of the weekend. And I'm gonna expand it. Because this person had attacked my swimmer in February and came back and it expanded in scope, and I was like, I should expand my boycott and writing in scope too. Great idea. I'm just gonna follow your lead. So, I'm gonna fight for my Andre, and my Evgeny, and my Clement, and my Vladimir. Or have more than one Vlad. Oh yeah. And just thinking, every year there's a boycott against Russia and Belarus, and specifically Russia. If I have written about a competition by the boycotting organization, and this is the only if, because otherwise it doesn't really apply, then I get to boycott an edition of their highest competition for the same number of years. So like in 2022, I wrote about the European Aquatics Championships and the World Aquatics Championships. And in 2022, FINA, now known as now calls itself World Aquatics, and then banned Russia from those competitions. So, since I've already written about those competitions, I get to not write about the European Aquatics Championships and not write about the World Aquatics Championships for anybody. That's my response. All right? Restorative justice is I could just only write about Russians and Belarusians because only Russians and Belarusians were targeted with the bans. However, there is a restorative justice, like, can think of it as like a payment or something. There's interest, compounding interest. So not writing about anybody. So I get to not write. And so if, like, for example, Len, they didn't give an end date to their ban, whereas FINA said the end date was the end of 2022. So that means I get to boycott their highest level this year's for at least swimming. Now I can implement it at every competition I've written about. So that could be like World Junior Artistic Swimming Championships. All of my swimmers aged up and out, though, if I'm recalling correctly. So that's not really relevant anyway. I could boycott the Artistic Swimming World Cup. I could boycott, but I would do that for like the whole thing. And so this year, since Len still has not ended its ban, I get to boycott a European Short Course Swimming Championships, be it this year or at a later date. I get to boycott a World Aquatics Championships. And if they expand for them, World Aquatics, if they expand it to this year, 2023, then I get to boycott another one of the World Aquatics Championships, even if I don't write about this one. All right, taking the competitions that it's relevant for me and being like, each year there's a ban on my soulmates. At some point, there needs to be balance there. So just not writing about these unethical organizations that throw on rigged and corrupt competitions. And then that goes the same for the International Olympic Committee. So I've decided, it's the morning, so we'll see if it ends up being 2024, just not writing about the 2024 Olympic Games. And by this, not writing about the 2024 Olympic Games, or World Aquatics Championships, or European Short Course Swimming Championships, or European Aquatics Championships. Finding the right one and not writing about it at the time. If it's relevant for a person's biography page, I can add it later if it's not added at the time. There's a great growth component to it, like these flowers, right? The pages can flower and grow in different ways when I'm not the one writing about it. It opens it, I'm not there. It's Wikipedia, anybody can edit these, so I would say, if anything, it's great. It's not like I've received a request, please write about the 2023 NCAA Division I Swimming and Diving Championship Men's, which I stopped writing about yesterday, right? People aren't interested. They don't want it, right? There's been zero communication of, or at least even just interest, or the people want to see my writing for that. I've received zero communication on that. So it's not like it matters anyway. Just open it up to somebody else. And then if I write about it after the fact. Writing at the time isn't the norm anyway on Wikipedia, so yeah, it's appropriate. Maybe the pages will flower like these flowers. Yay!